Hi guys, welcome to SMYLZ.com. And for those of you who are watching this video on YouTube, welcome to youtube.com/DX5K. Now, some of my YouTube subscribers have been wondering why I haven't been making videos lately. I have. They're just on my website now, www.smylestyle.com. And what's funny is if you really subscribed to my page, you knew I was doing that. I told you that in past YouTube videos. I said, look, YouTube limits me. I can't make my videos as long as I want, and I kind of want to have my own special domain that I'm not sharing with anybody else, where you can go see all of my stuff, not just my videos. Like my website does have videos that I've been doing. They have videos. I also have art and poetry and writing and journal entries. Like there's more to just videos to my website. With YouTube, I'm just limited to videos, and those videos are limited to a certain time frame. That's what gave me the idea, why don't I just have a website? And that's what I've been doing my videos on. My website, smylestyle.com, SMYLZ. Now, I'm not neglecting YouTube. There are certain things I will put to YouTube, but I will also share them with my website. There are certain things that I feel like maybe YouTube, that's probably best, like YouTube is the best medium for it. You know, but other than that, all my stuff is on smylestyle.com now. So I haven't stopped. I've just been doing other things on the website. Now the thing is, right now on my website, I am in the middle of a video series called The Ground Rules. That's going to be about 20 videos. And I have to admit, the ground rules are pretty boring if you're used to the stuff that I do on YouTube. But the point of my website, one of the points is I kind of want to leave something behind. I feel like I have an idea that I want to share with the world, and I want my website to serve as that. And the Ground Rules series is a series of 20 videos that I'm doing to kind of leave some sort of a legacy. I don't want to, feel like I didn't contribute to the betterment of mankind. And so after the ground rules are boring, but I do make a point. Now, after the ground rules, yeah, I'll start doing the videos that everybody likes. I'll drink myself to death and curse and rant about crazy stuff, but once I get through with the ground rules, you're going to get what you want, right? But in the meantime, yeah, when I have time for a rant, I'll rant. When I have time to do a YouTube video, I'll do a YouTube video. When I have time to sit here and get drunk and talk about dumb stuff, I'll do that. I'm not neglecting you. I just kind of like want to do something important before it's all said and done, before the liver cirrhosis get to me and I die. Can I do that, please? Can I leave something behind? That somebody can say, well, at least he tried at the end. Oh, boy. And you know what another thing is? By the time I get to a story, like for instance, people, every time something happens, I have people that email me or send me a message asking me my opinion on a certain topic. They say, you should do a video about this. And sometimes I think about it. But what happens is somebody always beats me to it that has a similar point. Meaning that, of course, I'm not the only person doing YouTube videos. There's millions of us out there doing YouTube videos. Some of us share similar opinions. So there may be something, a news story that just happens to pop up, and they're like, oh, Smiles, what do you think? But then I go on YouTube, and there's somebody else that already posted a reaction or a response or a video about that same subject, and they have similar points of views, or they're saying the point that I was trying to make. So it's usually, I feel like it's futile for me to say the point. Some of them do it better than me, some of them do it worse than me, but the point is, the point that I'm trying to make is already out there, so there's no need for me to make the point. Or at least I feel like there's no need for me to make the point. But they have some people out there that just like to hear me talk, and I'm one of them. But when I feel like there is something out there that has to be said, and nobody else has said it, or I don't see anybody else saying it or making that point, then I'll make an exception and say, all right, nobody's mentioning this, so I'll say it. Or I don't really hear anybody mentioning this. Or maybe there are people that think this way, but they're afraid to say it and they need a voice. Like right now they have a couple stories currently. The Donald Sterling story, the owner of the LA Clippers. They got the Cliven Bundy rant situation. These kind of stories, most people have already made the points that I'm trying to make about these stories. And if I feel like somebody missed the point that I was trying to make, I'll do a video about it. Cool. Or if you just want to get my opinion and I feel like I had time to, I guess I'll do it. But the reason I'm doing this video now on YouTube is because I have a point to make. There's something that's been bothering me for a long, long time, and I haven't seen anybody make the point that I'm trying to make. And when I make this point, first of all, let me break this down, because I already see where this could go. I already see the perception that people may have, but I'm not really aligned anywhere politically. You know, sometimes when I spit my point of views out politically, people like to categorize me. And I don't like labels like talking about anymore. There are certain things that I know I am, but I'm starting to not like labels. Like, I'm not a conservative, but I'm not a liberal. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. People peg me as a libertarian, but I've seen some libertarians. I've been invited to some libertarian conventions or congregations or whatever they call it. And when I see the people there, it's kind of like, I don't really want to align myself with these people either. And that's why I'm kind of straying away from labels. Because what labels do is now, you can't just be labeled something and that word just carries in front of your name. Now they give you attributes with the label. And that's what I don't like about them. For instance, like, let's say there's a girl and she's excited about her new boyfriend, and of course she wants people to like her boyfriend. So before people meet the boyfriend, she tries to tell her friends about the boyfriend. She might say, oh, he's a fireman, or he's a Marine. Just by saying that he's a fireman or a Marine, they're trying to give you certain attributes about them that may not be attributed to him. You know, when you think of a fireman, you think of bravery and courage and chiseled looks. But he might not be that guy. He might just be a fireman because it pays well. But by saying he's a fireman, she's trying to influence your opinion about him by giving attributes associated with a fireman that it may not have earned. Like, oh, he's a Marine. And when you think of Marine, you think of bravery and going and fighting for your freedoms and all that. But he might just be a guy that didn't have nothing else better to do, and he joined the army and he was good enough to be a Marine. That's why I don't like being labeled. People say ideology, you're probably a libertarian. But when I see other libertarians, I don't want to be pegged as that. Because when you think libertarian, you already have certain attributes that people try to give you before they even know who you are. And there are things that I actually am, but the attributes that carry with that label don't associate with me. For instance, I am an alcoholic. I drink a lot. But people automatically assume when I say I'm an alcoholic that I have no willpower or I have a disease and I'm dying. No, I just drink a lot. I can stop anytime because when I'm broke, I don't go out and sell the couch or give blowjobs for money to buy alcohol. I don't feel like it's a disease. I'm healthier than a motherfucker. I just drink a lot and it's not a problem for me. But when I say I'm an alcoholic, which I am, they think I should be in a meeting some fucking way. Like, no, I just drink a lot. Or they say, or when I say I'm an atheist, people automatically assume, oh, you must hate God, or what did God do you, or you hate Christianity. And no, I don't care about. I'm not that type of atheist. I'm not the atheist where I want to get nativity scenes banned or people that shouldn't pray in public. I'm not that. I don't care that much. When I say I'm an atheist, all I'm saying is I don't think God exists. And that's the whole thing about it. I don't know if God exists or not. They're like, well, you should be agnostic. No, I can't be an agnostic because that's the wrong label. I'm an atheist because I don't believe there's a God. I don't think there's a God. But that doesn't mean that there isn't. I'm just telling you I don't believe that there is. There can totally be a God out there somewhere. I don't know. But I'm not an agnostic because I don't believe it. I don't believe in a God. I don't believe there is one God. But by saying I'm an atheist, people think I'm out there protesting in front of the 10 Commandments. No 10 Commandments should be banned. Like, I don't care that much, and it bothers me when atheists care that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got an atheist out there, and I don't want to be associated with them because they give me a bad name. They make me look bad. Like, damn, man, this fucking atheist always bitching about something. Who cares? It's just a nativity scene. It's just the Bible. It's just the book. People just afraid in public. Who cares? And same thing with, like, libertarians. Some of them are cool, but the ones that actually don't have a life and they meet up and do stuff, those are the ones that make me look like them. It's the ones that, like when there's any label, alcoholics, libertarians, conservative. So, because some of my viewpoints are conservative, some of my viewpoints are liberal. But when I say, if I'm talking to somebody and I give them one of my liberal viewpoints, they're like, you must be a liberal. Like, no, I just feel this way and it just so happens to align with a liberal point of view. Or I feel this way and it just so happens to align with a conservative point of view. But I'm not a conservative. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a Democrat. Why do I have to be labeled? Why can't I just be a guy with an opinion? Why, when I say my ideology or what I feel, you have to pin it on something? I have to be categorized. Is there a way we can, like, just share our opinions or thoughts and not give it a label? Just say, well, he feels this way about that. Not, he feels this way, so he must be a liberal. Or I feel this way about this. Or if you feel this way about this, then you must be a conservative. Like, no, I just feel this one way about this one particular thing. It's not, if you put me in a category, you'll be disappointed. And let's say I would give a viewpoint and say, well, you must be a conservative. Put him in a group with the conservatives. So I'm in this group with a bunch of conservatives. They'll kick me out and say, he's not a conservative because he feels this way about that. But why can't it just be a guy? Just a guy. Not a label. You know what's funny? See, first of all, you hear that? Listen. Remember that? That's the ticking time clock that I use to time my videos. And I haven't heard that in a while because on my website, my videos don't have a time limit. I don't have to time myself because I'm limited. So this is actually like a familiar sound and it's annoying. And I know I was about to get deep into something and I had to stop myself because I'm going to run out of time. I haven't done that in a while. Shit, y'all should really take advantage of the SMYLZ.com thing instead of me having to, stop, let me get in the video. But the point is that this video that I'm making now was not supposed to be about what I was trying to talk about. I really went off on a tangent and went off and digressed into something completely different. But I had to do it to set up what I am going to talk about, I guess, in my next video. You know, but yeah. All right, I'm only one sip away. Hold on. I'm about to talk about what I really wanted to talk about in the first fucking place.